My loving regards to all of you, beautiful devotees, our own near and dear Mahaprabhu, Radha Krishna family members. It is not only your happiness but also my happiness to be with my own near and dear Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Radha Krishna family members, Srila Prabhupada family members. So what I would like to request you wanted to offer Vaishnava Arati, towards me. Please offer that same Arati on my behalf to my Guru Varga, and I will accept that as their prasad. That is my desire. I will be very satisfied, happy. Offer the same Vaishnava Arati, in the honor of my Guru Varga, and in my mind and heart I will accept it as their prasad. Gaur Hari. So, as in usual, very happy way, I will start singing that bhajana Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari in the great honor, great honor of Srila Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada, in the special memory, offering it, special memory of him, divine grace, Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada. Because it's one of the very nice moods and the auspicious beginning, following in the mood of our Guru Varga, which way they sang certain particular songs, specific songs to start the auspicious program of Harikatha. So I do follow in the footsteps of my great glorious Shiksha Gurudev, Srila Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaja Prabhupada. That song is also very dear to my heart. In most of the occasions, he always began invocation of the divine grace through this wonderful, beautiful song. He started the auspicious programs of Harikatha, with the song Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari, and spread pure Krishna consciousness, Radha Krishna consciousness so wonderfully among the people, among the devotees. So remembering that memory, honoring that great devotional memory of his singing of the song, great devotional song Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari, I always have a special happy inspiration, devotional inspiration to start all my program, most of my programs with song Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. It's a great song. It has got a vast world of devotional feelings, that song itself. Each and every name, each and every words of the expressions, glories in that song, very meaningful, representing a beautiful world, devotional world and love relationship. Vaishishta of the Leela, divine characteristics of the Radha Krishna Leela, with Nam, Roop, Guna, Leela, Parikar, Vaishishta, including all there in the world of that song, Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. So let us devotionally engage in singing that great song. Jaya Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari, Jaya Radha Kunja Bihari, Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari, Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari, Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari, Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari, Hey Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari, Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari, Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari, Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari, Yashoda Nandana Braja Jana Ranjana, Yashoda Nandana Braja Jana Ranjana, Hey Yashoda Nandana Braja Jana Ranjana, Yashoda Yashoda Nandana Braja Jana Ranjana, Hey Yashoda Nandana Braja Jana Ranjana, Yamuna Tera Banachari, Yamuna Tera Yamuna Tera Banachari, Yamuna Tera Banachari, Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari, 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 Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari, Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari, Hey Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari, Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari, Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari, Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari, Yashoda Nandana Braja Jana Ranjana, Yashoda Nandana Braja Jana Ranjana, Jashoda Nandana Braja Jana Ranjana Jashoda Ranjana Jashoda Nandana Braja Jana Ranjana Jashoda Nandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Banachari Yamuna Tira Banachari Yamuna Tira Banachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Kunja Bihari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Nitai Gaurango Jaya Nitai Gaurango Jaya Nitai Gaurango Dayal Nitai Gaurango Jaya Nitai Gaurango Nitai Gaurango Jaya Nitai Gaurango Jaya Gaura Gadadhara 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 Radha Madan Mohan Radha Madan Mohan Radha Madan Mohan Sri Radhe Radha Madan Mohan Radha Madan Mohan Radha Madan Mohan Jaya Radha Madan Mohan Radha Madan Mohan Radhe Jaya Radha Madan Mohan Radha Madan Mohan Radhe Jaya Radha Madan Mohan Radha Madan Mohan Sri Radhe Radha Madan Mohan Radha Madan Mohan Sri Jaya Radha Govinda Radha Govinda Sri Radhe Jaya Radha Govinda Radha Govinda Govinda Sri Jaya Radha Govinda Radha Govinda Sri Radhe Jaya Radha Govinda Radha Govinda Sri Radhe Jaya Radha Gopinath Radha Gopinath Sri Radhe Jaya Radha Gopinath Radha Gopinath Sri Radhe Jai Jai Radha Gopinath Radha Gopinath Sri Radhe Radha Gopinath Radha Gopinath Sri Radhe Jaya Radha Giridhari Radha Giridhari Sri Radhe Jaya Radha Giridhari Radha Giridhari Sri Radhe Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Jaya Lakshmi Narayana 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 Jai Jai Lakshmi Narayana 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 Jaya Sita Ramachandra 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 Sita Jaya Lakshmi Narayana 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Tam Rama Hare Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Jaya Jaya Gurudev 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev Jaya Jaya Gurudev 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 Jaya 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 Gurudeva 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 Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Gaur Hari Bol Om Bandeham Sri Guru Sri Juta Padakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavangscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathannitam Tang Sajivam Sadaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakhanitangscha Guravi Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Stadalai Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Stad Bhaktaya Namo Namah Bande Guru Padadandam Bhakta Vrinda Samanitam Sri Chaitanya Prabhung Bande Nityananda Sahoditam Sri Nandanandanang Bande Radhika Charanadvayam Gopijana Samayuktam Vrindavano Manoharam Gopijana Samayuktam Vrindavano Manoharam Bande Guru Nisha Bhakta Nisha Mishavatarakam Tat Prakashangscha Tat Shakti Krishna Chaitanya Sangakam Pancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhaiva cha Patitanang Pavanebho Vaishnavebhyo Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. All of you sing. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. First of all, I offer my most respectful obeisances unto the holy lotus feet of my Guru Pada Padma, His Divine Grace, Srimad Bhakti Rakshak Siddhara Deva Goswami Maharaj, and as none different from him, His Divine Grace, Srimad Abhay Charanara Binda, Bhakti Vedanta, Swami Maharaj Prabhupada, and also as none different from both of them, His Divine Grace, Srimad Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Maharaj. As none different from them, His Divine Grace, Srimad Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj. All the Rupanuga Guru Varga, Shaparshad Prabhupada. With my prostrated, respectful obeisances to all the lotus feet of all their divine graces, I am humbly praying for their divine grace and mercy be bestowed upon me, bestowed upon all of you. As next, thereafter, I offer my prostrated, humble, respectful obeisances unto the lotus feet of Jagat Guru, Paramahamsa Kula Mukutamani, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada, and humbly, devotedly praying for His divine grace and mercy be bestowed upon me, upon all of you. So, it is our great way to be invoking their divine graces before beginning our Hari Katha, Radha Krishna Katha, Mahaprabhu Nityananda Katha. Also my humble obeisance to Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj and all other Vaishnava Acharyas. Okay. Let there be all glories to all my Guru Varga, all the Vaishnava Acharyas who were devotedly engaged in spreading and propagating, distributing the divine treasure of Mahaprabhu, ambrosial treasure of Radha Krishna consciousness as distributed by Sriman Mahaprabhu Nityananda Prabhu. Sakale jai yukta ho. So I'd like to invite some queries from the devotees to be speaking Harikatha today, just in more relevance to their queries, if there is anything, any such query. Happy to see you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
I have a query.
Yes.
I don't know whether it's appropriate to ask this question. But my understanding is that Nityananda Prabhu is authentic Tattva and all gurus come from him. But I also recently understood that actually gurus also emanate from Radharani. So I don't know how to reconcile both this point.
Okay, a good question. Appreciate. There is very natural, actually there is very, very natural, wonderful, beautiful way of reconciliating them. In brief, as soon as we look at and understand the Nityananda Tattva as Baladeva Tattva, and Baladeva Tattva also in non-difference, non-distinct sense with Tattva of Ananga Manjari, the younger sister of Srimati Radha Thakurani. Okay, so who is also representing, fully representing the Madhurja Rasa flow, Ananga Manjari Devi, being a dear most beloved younger sister of Srimati Radha Thakurani, not only younger sister in family relation, but also she is very dear to Krishna Chandra through the relation of Srimati Radha Thakurani, Ananga Manjari Devi. So, she is a great representative, manifester of flow of Madhurja Rasa Prem in relation to Srimati Radharani and Krishna Chandra. In Gaura Leela, as Nityananda Prabhu, Ananga Manjari Baladeva Nityananda, in this way, manifestation coming. So, as Nityananda Prabhu, also manifesting Madhurja Rasa flow, but more confidential, hidden way in Gaura Leela. But again, representation, the holistic nature of the representation, or holistic nature, not representation, holistic nature and character of the Guru Tattva is not only represented by Madhurja Rasa flow, but also represented by all the rasas, 5 main rasas and also other 7, altogether we have 12 rasas, other 7 rasas. So, Guru Tattva actually represent all these 12 rasas found in the world of devotional service to the divine couple, which are found manifesting in the wonderfully beautiful world of Radha Krishna Leela, see Gaura Leela. All engaged mainly through the main 5 rasas. I repeat, all engaged in their loving, all our Guru Varga are engaged in their loving devotional services to the divine couple Mahaprabhu. Okay, through all these 12 classes of rasas, mainly 5 rasas, Shantadasya, Shakha, Vatsalya, Madhura, but also apart from or in relation to this main 5 rasas, also 7 other rasas, they render services. Because Guru Tattva represents everything holistic way, more complete, full-fledged way, holistically. So therefore, and Lord Nityananda as Baladeva Tattva, who is none other than the second self of Krishna, Baladeva Tattva, also direct expansion of Srimati Radharani as Ananga Manjari, And through Achinta Bhedabhed, that same Ananga Manjari, Baladeva, related to Srimati Radharani, Krishna. Baladeva through Krishna to Srimati Radharani through Ananga Manjari. Not directly, then there will be Rasabhasha. Baladeva is directly connected with Krishna, the direct extension of Krishna, not direct expansion of Radharani. Okay, direct expansion of Krishna as his second self. In other words, Krishna is appearing as Balarama in the form of his second self. So here is the representation of Guru Tattva. Krishna is also Supreme Guru. As Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam, he is the ultimately he is the source of everything. Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam, ultimate origin, source of all Guru Tattva. So Krishna is our Parama Guru, Supreme Guru. So that Supreme Guru is now extended as also Baladeva in another form, in which Baladeva Tattva, although we find it is generally described that the four main rasas are fully represented, Shanta, Dasya, Sukha, Vatsalya, not directly Madhurya. But again, we find the play, the functioning of Madhurya Rasa in Baladeva in the form of Sri Ananga Manjari Devi. Okay, in relation to Srimati Radharani. Then, through the Ananga Manjari also closely relates to Sri Krishna through Srimati Radha Thakurani, as other Manjaris also closely related to Lord Krishna, Supreme Rasaraja Krishna, through Mahabhava Sarupini, Srimati Radha Thakurani. Not directly. That has to be understood clearly. Not so much directly. Sometimes during the exceptional situations, during the situation of exceptional feelings, special feelings, could be direct manifestations of the relationships between Sakhis and Krishna, Manjaris and Krishna. But it is understood, all are blessed by Srimati Radharani, all are fully approved by Srimati Radha Thakurani. In other words, Sakhis, Manjaris are none other than the extensions of Srimati Radharani too. Okay, all Achinta Bhedabhed relationship. All the Sakhis and Manjaris are all the great, the divine associates of Srimati Radhika. They have separate entity, separate individual entities also to enrich their pastimes, to be enriching, enhancing the pastimes of the divine couple. So they do play, they do have individual existence, entity and individual functionings, okay, roles to be enriching, satisfying, enhancing, developing, beautifully enhancing the pastimes of the divine, love pastimes of the divine couple. At the same time, they are non-different from them, being extended incarnations. Sakhis and Manjaris are none other than also some extended forms of Radharani and Krishna. How they are extended form of Krishna, question may arise. Srimati Radharani is also non-distinct from Krishna. Radha Purna Shakti, Krishna Purna Shaktiman, Dui Vastu Bhedo Nahi Shastra Parama. Okay, they are the character of their manifestation is to be understood, realized in both ways, in difference as well as non-difference, through distinctions as well as through non-distinctions. Krishna is Purna Shaktiman, Radharani is Purna Shakti, and Shakti Shaktimano Abheda. We cannot we cannot truly differentiate, separate Shakti from the Shaktiman. Cannot separate power from the powerful. Cannot separate the energy from the owner of the energy. Cannot separate power from the owner of the origin of all power. So, Shakti Shaktiman. So in this way, both are distinct and non-distinct simultaneously. And Mahaprabhu said, Lord Chaitanya simply directed us, just simply told us, don't try to conceive the simultaneous, the most wonderful simultaneous character of difference and non-difference together. Don't try to conceive it with your limited human knowledge and human capacity. It's impossible. He said, therefore, it's inconceivable. It's inconceivably simultaneous oneness and distinctions between Radharani and Krishna. Such is the transcendentally wonderful nature which happens, but it cannot be fully conceived. Which happens, but it cannot be fully comprehended, conceived by the limited human brain, human capacity. Now back to the point. So therefore, although Baladev is direct extension of Krishna, Baladev Prabhu is none other than the direct expansion of Krishna, not Srimati Radharani. But again, through Krishna, he also relates to Srimati Radharani, because Baladev is another form of Krishna. So in this way, when Krishna closely relates to Srimati Radharani, not as Baladev, as Rasaraja Krishna, then in some way, some mystical, wonderful way, Baladeva can also be related to Srimati Radharani, and also manifests as younger sister of Srimati Radharani as Ananga Manjari. In that way, Baladev is Ananga Manjari. That way, that Ananga Manjari, she also relates to Krishna through Radharani. Back to the point why I was saying, all the Sakhis, Manjaris are also, primarily and finally they are direct extension of Srimati Radharani, not Krishna. But through the non-distinctive nature of Srimati Radharani with Krishna, they can also be considered as also extension of Krishna. Extension of Krishna, all this Sakhis Manjari, extension of Krishna, extension of Srimati Radhika, both in non-distinctive realization of the Siddhanta. But from the stand of distinctions, Baladeva is the expansion of Krishna, Sakhi Manjari is expansion of Srimati Radharani. Period. Wonderfully, such wonderful Achinta Bheda Bhed nature. So now, therefore, the supreme dual Guru Tattva, twin, or sometimes we say two in one. So transcendently, transcendentally two in one supreme Guru Tattva we find in the unification of Srimati Radharani and Krishna. Krishna is supreme Guru, Srimati Radhika also supreme Guru. Because they are non-distinct from each other, from Abheda stand. From Abheda stand, they are the Gurus, like two supreme God and Goddess in oneness. Two in one. Tattva. Akhanda Guru Tattva. So, while, in other words, while Krishna is Supreme Guru, Srimati Radhika also Supreme Guru. in the he God form and she goddess form. And see, so Guru Tattva also flowing from Srimati Radhika, from Krishna to Srimati Radhika, or Radhika to Krishna is difficult to say in non-distinct way. Because Guru Tattva also means Sevak Bhagavan. Krishna is, conception of Krishna is Sevya Bhagavan. The real Swayam Bhagavan, Supreme Personality of Godhead by Tattva. But Guru Tattva, when we see the extension of Guru Tattva as Srimati Radhika in relation to Krishna, it becomes the highest manifestation of Sevak Bhagavan as Mahabhava Swarupini. Krishna is supreme enjoyer, and Srimati Radharani as the Shakti is qualified, the epitome of the excellence and wonderful beauty to be highly, supremely enjoyed by Krishna. As a Mahabhava Swarupini function. Nobody can be that supremely qualified, supremely wonderful and beautiful to be attracting Krishna. To be attracting Krishna with the unfathomable, unlimited, ecstatic love, beauty. Love for Krishna, through love for Krishna. That is Mahabhava Swarupini character. And character of Krishna is that of Rasaraja, the supreme enjoyer, taster of all the rasas. He himself, Sukharup Krishna karen Sukha Ashadan. Bhaktagane Sukha dite Ladini means Srimati Radharani, Karan. So Krishna himself is the supreme personification or embodiment of all his own ecstatic love, all divine ecstasy and bliss. I repeat, all the divine ecstasy and blissfulness actually personified in the form of Rasaraja Krishna. And the supreme taster, supreme enjoyer, supreme relisher of that Rasaraja Swarup, Rasaraja character of Krishna, personified form, infinitely personified form of all beauty and bliss and ecstasy, is Srimati Radharani, supreme relisher. That is Mahabhava Swarupini, Mahabhava Swarupa character. And that character is the supreme manifestation of the Guru Tattva. Highest conception of the loving servitude and loving servitor is in Srimati Radharani in relation to Krishna. And the highest conception of Godhead is in Krishna. The unlimited personification or embodiment of all divine beauty and bliss. Rasaraja. And the way, and Mahaprabhu, Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave darshana to Rai Ramananda when at some point Lord Krishna Chaitanya Dev gave darshana to Rai Ramananda, that Rasaraja, that was the form of the combination of both Rasaraja and Mahabhava, Duyaka Roop. In the divine golden, beautiful golden form of Lord Gauranga, Rai Ramananda, he visualized, had that darshana of the combination of Rasaraj Mahabhava in Mahaprabhu and fell unconscious, lost the limited normal consciousness. He just simply went, such experience of Rai Ramananda to view, have darshan of Mahaprabhu in that form, simply transcended simply became beyond his normal way of the external consciousness. So he lost that. He could not bear his normal self, external self. And then again, some point he woke up and became surprised to see again only in the form of Lord Gauranga, beautiful form of beautiful sannyasi form of Lord Gauranga. Okay, but did not see him anymore in the unified form, combined form of Rasaraj Mahabhav, what he has just beheld some time ago. But through that ambrosial experience, he already knew which was Gaura Tattva, already knew which is Gaura Tattva, through having that darshana, having that wonderful darshana of Mahaprabhu. So, again, that Leela also related to the Audarja Leela of Gauranga Mahaprabhu, that is another topic. Madhurja Rasa Leela, united form of Srimati Radharani and Krishna together in Madhurja Rasa, now manifested in Gauranga Rupa, also through Audarja mood. Not only relishing the Madhurja Rasa, also sharing with so much loving care in the mood of distributions, benevolent mood of distribution among the beloved associates, that is Audarja mood, benevolence. So back to the point. So, I'm describing all these also in relation how they are all Guru Tattva. Krishna is Supreme Guru Tattva. Srimati Radharani is Supreme Guru Tattva. Both combine in Mahaprabhu, combined manifestation of Rasaraja Krishna, Mahabhava Sarupa Srimati Radharani, in the form of Lord Gauranga, also Supreme Guru Tattva. As Baladeva is non-different from Krishna, just as Baladeva Prabhu being extended self or non-different from Krishna, also next Guru Tattva, we can call all Supreme Guru Tattva. So, Lord Nityananda being non-different from Baladeva Tattva, also great Guru Tattva, Supreme Guru Tattva. I am saying, calling all of them as Supreme Guru Tattva in relation to Krishna and Radhika, Mahaprabhu. Lord Nityananda also, great Guru Tattva. So, now Lord Nityananda is great Guru Tattva in relation to not only Baladeva, also through Baladeva Tattva related to Ananga Manjari in Braja Leela. Through Baladeva Tattva, Lord Nityananda also directly related to Krishna, Supreme Guru Tattva, the incarnation Guru Tattva of Krishna in that way. Also being directly related to Lord Gauranga in Gaura Leela. Also Lord Nityananda is Supreme Guru Tattva. At least the incarnation, full-scale incarnation of being the full-scale incarnation of Lord Gauranga. And as Baladeva from Krishna, he is also Supreme Guru Tattva, Lord Nityananda. Also he relates to Ananga Manjari to Srimati Radharani. In that way the flow of Guru Tattva also coming through Radharani via media of Ananga Manjari to Nityananda Prabhu in Gaura Leela. Also he is having the Guru Tattva connection, flow of Guru Tattva, not only through Radharani but also from Krishna, from Krishna through Baladeva then to Nityananda Prabhu, or from the combined form of divine couple, Sriman Mahaprabhu to Nityananda Prabhu, directly. So, therefore Nityananda Prabhu is Guru Tattva, in non-distinct sense. In through non-distinctive nature, Lord Nityananda is full-scale Guru Tattva. Okay, in relation to Lord Krishna, Srimati Radharani, Mahaprabhu, in Achinta Bheda Bheda. Clear? This way. Any other query?
Gadadhara Pandita. I did not hear much Leela, Gadadhara.
Oh, there's another vast world. The glories. It will take 2 hours. So, do you have any specific query on specific characteristic of Gadadhara Prabhu or?
Chaitanya Leela, maybe some point.
Okay. Srila Gadadhara Goswami Prabhupada. Gadadhara Goswami Prabhu Thakura. We all know Srila Gadadhara Pandit Prabhu Gadadhara Goswami is none other than extended self of Mahaprabhu. Again, I repeat, Srila Gadadhara Goswami Prabhu is a direct extended self of Mahaprabhu. We all know in Brajalila, Gadadhara Goswami Prabhu manifests as Srimati Radha Thakurani. Same Radha Thakurani also manifests in Gaura Leela as Gadadhara. That's the principal or main reason Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur. Before that also other acharyas, but more hidden way. But thereafter more in a manifested way, Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur, and thereafter Srila Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada. And some of our Guru Varga like Srila Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Thakur, others. They manifested the worshipping of Gaura Gadadhara Jugala Upasana. Manifested the worships of both of them together. They also manifested the worship of Gaura Nityananda, also Gaura Gadadhara, as the corresponding part from Brajalila. As we engage in devotional worships of the divine couple, Srimati Radharani Krishna, also in Gaura Leela, worship the same corresponding manifestation in Gaura Leela as Gaura Gadadhara. So, worshipping of the Gaura Gadadhara is done mostly in Madhurya Rasa Bhava, whereas worshipping of Gaura Nityananda or other Pancha Tattva worshipped in more general devotional mood. But while engaging in the worships of Gaura Gadadhara, it is mostly done through Braja Bhav or Madhurya Rasa Bhav in the Braja mood. Also confidentially, how it is confidentially manifesting in Gaura Leela, the same Madhurya Rasa Bhav, how it has manifested in Gaura Leela while it was being tasted, relished by Mahaprabhu so much, specifically in the Anta Leela portion, in the last portion of Mahaprabhu's manifest pastimes. He was so much relishing. He was deeply absorbed in relishing that more Madhurya Rasa Bhava in relation to divine couple. Sometimes Sambhoga mode, mostly in the Vipralambha Prema mode, Madhurya Rasa Bhava, but mostly Vipralambha mood. That's what Sriman Mahaprabhu was absorbed overwhelmingly. He was absorbed, completely absorbed and overwhelmed with, during the last part of his manifest pastimes, we call Antalila. And in Gaura Leela, Srila Gadadhara Pandita Prabhu, also the great worshipper of Radha Gopinathji, Adhideva Prayojana Tattva, Radha Gopinathji, in Madhurya Rasa mode. In other words, the line of worshipping, the stream of worshipping of Srila Gadadhara Goswami Prabhu, and the way he is also worshipped alongside Mahaprabhu deity, all are mostly filled with Madhurya Rasa Bhava, worshipping. Although some Vidhi Marga way of worshipping there in the deity form of Gaura Gadadhara, but surpassing that Vidhi Marga mode, Raga Marga mode is more prevalent. So Raga Marga enters in the Vidhi Marga there. Rituals are not just rituals only on Vidhi, it is imbued with Raga. Same Arati I can do just with some, only with some respectful feelings of reverence. Also same Arati can be offered in higher devotional love mood. More so intimate loving mood and connection, same Arati can be offered. Same flowers can be offered. So all the worships we do during Archana can be offered by the Vidhi Marga mood, also in the more Raga Marga mood, although offerings may remain the same. But our very mood, temperament of the offering, although interconnected but different from each other. One is done in more Vidhi Marga way, more with feelings of reverence, more high respect and reverence, humbleness. Another one is filled with respect but with more love and taste of loving devotion. Offering to the Lord. Back to the point. So the principal way of the worshipping of Gaura Gadadhara deity, like we engage in worshipping of Radha Krishna deity in Gaura Leela, Gaur Gadadhara deity, should be mixed with Madhurya Rasa feelings, Madhurya Rasa mood for the qualified devotees. I cannot say that for any worshipper worshipping them. For those who are qualified to worship them in Raga Marga, with full honor to the Vidhi Marga, not like rejecting or neglecting Vidhi Marga. No, that's not proper, that's not appropriate at all. Even the mood of a Madhurya Rasa devotee will be to respect the devotional services of Shanta Rasa, Dasa Rasa even, because they accept all in totality. Even that is the temperament of the high class Madhurya Rasa devotee, to show full respect to the devotees and their devotional activities of the Shanta Rasa, Dasa Rasa. That's what we find in the life of, for example, Raghunath Das Goswami Prabhu and others. Therefore he says, Dasayame rasastu nittam, Shokhayate mama namastu nittam. Dasayate mama rasastu nittam, but Shokhayate mama namastu nittam. Let my all desires to be attached with the services of Dasya Rasa, to render the services to divine couple with Dasya Rasa. Let my heart be attached to serve them with Dasya Rasa, the inner mood. Let me feel great relish, my great attraction and great relishes in the loving servitude to the divine couple in Dasya Rasa mood. Oh, Shokha Rasa mood is too high for me. And paying my most respectful obeisance to the level of Shokha Rasa, world of Shokha Rasa, it is so high for me. But let all my taste, my relish be attached, relate to the level of Dasya Rasa, to relate to the divine couple. I am qualified for that level. Shokha Rasa is high for me. Who is saying that? Srila Raghunath Das Goswami Prabhu, who is even beyond a devotee and an associate, beloved associate, much more than Shokha Rasa level. See the humility, see the ways how they educate us to be honoring everything related to Krishna. Because Shanta Rasa and Shanta Rasa servitude directly related to Krishna and Radhika also through the devotees who are situated on that level of Shanta Rasa, and they are offering their love services, devotional services of the Shanta Rasa mood to the divine couple. So that cannot be eliminated, or that cannot be neglected or even disrespected, because that is also another world, another level of loving servitude to divine couple. So even the pure highest devotees of the Madhurya Rasa quarter also offers full honor and respect to the levels of the services of the Shanta Rasa. And what to speak more of Dasya Shokha Vatsalya. So, way of the educations, ways of the teachings, how Guru Varga teach us. So, Srila Gadadhara Pandita. In Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, in Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat, we do not find any extension description. I repeat, we do not find any extended or elaborate type of descriptions or glorification about Gadadhara Goswami Prabhu, the way we find about Lord Nityananda Prabhu, Advaita Prabhu, or even Srivas Pandit. But we don't. It's very wonderful. There's some mystical cause behind that, mysterious cause behind that. That we hardly find any elaborate narration about the glories of anything about Gadadhara Pandit, whether in Chaitanya Charitamrita or even Chaitanya Bhagavat, compared to the extent of the description of the glories of Lord Nityananda Prabhu, Advaita and other associates. Why? It follows the similar reason. Similar reason why Sri Shukadev Goswami Prabhu didn't want to pronounce the name of Srimati Radharani in the general assembly, in the public assembly of Srimad Bhagavata Sabha, the assembly of King Parikshita, out of high reverence and out of the feelings, because of the feelings of keeping Srimati Radharani hidden, reserved, just as we often keep the highest treasure of life in a more hidden way, reserved way, not available for the public. That shows the high honor of that. No ordinary wealth or treasure to be displayed to all. Something which is very, very special, also reserved, kept in a very special way. That's why our Srila Guru Maharaj often said, hidden treasure of the sweet absolute. Hidden treasure. Gadadhara Goswami Prabhu is a hidden treasure in Gaura Leela. So just as Srila Shukadev Goswami didn't want to take the name, utter the name of Srimati Radharani directly in the assembly of Srimad Bhagavatam, in a similar way, whether Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur or specifically Srila Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami Prabhu, who were fully aware of Gadadhara Pandita's Tattva, he was none other than Sea Goddess, Supreme Goddess, Srimati Radharani. But didn't want to speak much. Kaviraj Goswami Prabhu wanted to always keep about Gadadhara Tattva, the description about the glories of Srila Gadadhara Pandit, more reserved, confidential, hidden. Only touched here and there, touched on him, very brief, precise way. But wherever he described, wherever Kaviraj Goswami Prabhu spoke about Gadadhara Goswami Prabhu, wherever he described little bit amount of description, or very precise, brief amount of description, manifests in such a way, very high class, most important, essential way. I repeat, it is true that Srila Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami Prabhu or Vrindavan Das Thakur became very precise, in about describing our Gadadhara Prabhu, especially Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami Prabhu. But wherever they have described, like for example, wherever Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami Prabhu described about Gadadhara Pandit, was something very solid, very substantial, that of substantial, essential character. Like a diamond-like way. One small piece of diamond is equivalent to big amount of gold. Like that. The way Kaviraj Goswami described about Gadadhara Prabhu. Tiho Lakshmi Rupa tar samo keho nai. One line in relation to Gadadhara Prabhu that way. An essential character. He described about him by just essence of the character. Tiho Lakshmi Rupa tar samo keho nai. That Srila Gadadhara Goswami Prabhu is none other than the Lakshmi Devi, Supreme Goddess Lakshmi, meaning ultimately Srimati Radharani. Lakshmi Rupa. Non-different form of the Lakshmi in Gaura Leela. And there can be none above her, above him, above her. Unsurpassable. See, one word but described all. Her, Gadadhara Goswami's position, that his position as her, as the sea goddess, Lakshmi, simply unsurpassable by others. Meaning Srimati Radharani, nobody can surpass Srimati Radharani. So, and Gadadhara Goswami Prabhu is Srimati Radharani. So Gadadhara Goswami Prabhu is none other than Srimati Radharani, that highest conception of Braja Lakshmi. Lakshmi Tattva. It's not only Vaikuntha Lakshmi Tattva he is describing. When he said Lakshmi Rupa, means he is Lakshmi, the highest Braja Lakshmi, means Srimati Radharani. Tar samoke honai, simply unsurpassable. Unsurpassable in Gaura Leela as well as in Braja Leela. Period. So very condensed form, essential way of the description of his glory. Srila Swarup Damodar Goswami Prabhu. Srila Swarup Damodar Goswami Prabhu was a great knower of Gadadhara Tattva. Sometimes, not some, often, or almost all the time, when there would be any kind of external type of difference between Mahaprabhu and Gadadhara Pandit. Because Gadadhara Pandit wanted to worship Mahaprabhu, relate to Mahaprabhu with so much close, intimate love, dedication, and because Mahaprabhu was sannyasi, for the view in society and public, Mahaprabhu didn't want to accept, externally he didn't want to accept so much love, intimate love, worships from Gadadhara Pandit in the Madhurya Rasa, because he wanted to maintain the sannyasi character outwardly, for this, in the eyes of society. And therefore Gadadhara Goswami Prabhu would be feeling very disheartened or sometimes depressed, sad, disappointed. And then Swarup Damodar Goswami Prabhu would be taking side of Gadadhara Prabhu, and never taking the side of Mahaprabhu, who is externally not accepting, he is keeping himself reserved, not accepting because of the public eye and social rules for the sannyasis or other, not accepting an intimate devotional service. But then Swarup Damodar Goswami Prabhu would be always taking the side of Gadadhara Pandit, and would simply be telling, inspiring Gadadhara Pandit, why you should be so soft and tender in relation to Prabhu. He should accept your loving, intimate loving service, devotional service. Like when you intimately want to serve him, bring Mahaprabhu in your residence and feed him delicious prasadam, massaging him, intimate service like that, in so much with your full loving devotion. And you should have some loving claim on Mahaprabhu. Why should you be so soft and tender and so humble as soon as Mahaprabhu externally refusing, not actually refusing, externally refusing to accept because of some outer external time, place, situation? Sometimes you should be more lovingly claimful. Instead of whatever Mahaprabhu is saying, you are just accepting in a very tender, soft way. You are not arguing, or not. Positive argument here. You are not arguing with Mahaprabhu, not trying to have your loving claim on Prabhu, to serve him intimately. See, other devotees do, like Jagadananda Pandit and others, they do. But why you always remain so submissive with your humility, so submissive and tender and soft. Whatever Prabhu is saying, you are accepting. No, you should come out more with some relationship of loving claim over your Lord, your beloved Lord, Mahaprabhu, Gaura Hari. Why you should be all the time so soft and tender, and be sad and disappointed and taking so much pain? I don't accept this way of you. You should be more powerful. Should be more claiming. Have more power over you should try to have more power over your beloved Lord with claim, loving claim. He should accept your intimate devotional service and please you. That your beloved Lord also has got duty, has got that function, essential function, to please you, to satisfy your desire to serve him intimately, with intimate loving devotion. Why Mahaprabhu is not doing it? I don't support the side of my Lord, I support you. Swarup Damodar Goswami Prabhu would always be standing by the side of Gadadhara Pandit, encouraging him, inspiring him to be coming out more with loving claim in relation to Mahaprabhu. Gadadhara Prabhu would be enjoying, would be relishing to hear Swarup Damodar Goswami Prabhu would be smiling at him. But Gadadhara Pandit's mood was so Dakshini type in Gaura Leela. Okay, so Gaura Leela, he has always been so only for submissive type. So in Dakshini mood, very submissive type with softness, tenderness, submissive spirit of dedication, submissive mood of dedication, that whatever Mahaprabhu says, he accepts. Whatever way Mahaprabhu wants, he accepts. He doesn't want to put his intimate devotional feelings or desire on Mahaprabhu. But rather, whatever way Mahaprabhu wants, he just accepts. Even at the cost of his own feelings, at the sacrifice of his own intimate devotional feelings to Mahaprabhu. This is Gadadhara Pandit Goswami Prabhu. He would become so delighted. He would become so infinitely, unlimitedly delighted and ecstatic and blissful when Mahaprabhu would be appearing in his residence, Tota Gopinathji, time to time, in Jagannath Puri. Time to time he would just be spontaneously appearing. Spontaneously would be coming in Tota Gopinath to see Gadadhar Prabhu, to have darshan of the Tota Gopinath, be there, just closely, intimately being with Gadadhar Pandit, spending intimate moments. Srila Gadadhara Pandit in Tota Gopinath. Okay. Again I repeat, Srila Gadadhara Pandit Goswami would become so filled with bliss and ecstasy when he would just see his beloved Lord just came to see him, Tota Gopinathji, just on his own spontaneous feelings. And sometimes at moments he would be so overwhelmed. He would become so overwhelmed. He would take few moments to how to serve his beloved Lord. He would be taking few moments to digest, to manage, to assimilate, to assimilate and absorb such ecstatic moments in his life. And then, after managing himself, after taking few moments to manage himself, managing the upsurge of the flow of blissful love for Gaura Hari, then he will be immediately engaged in serving Gaura Hari, immediately cooking some very delicious items which is loved by Mahaprabhu, and then organizing everything as loved by Mahaprabhu, and spending time with Mahaprabhu, spending beautiful, wonderful moments with his beloved Lord Mahaprabhu in Radha Krishna Katha. Radha Krishna Katha. So they used to be engaged and absorbed in Radha Krishna Katha, meaning their own Katha, in Braja identity, according to their Braja Leela identity. Same Mahaprabhu, none other than Krishna inside. Antak Krishnang Bahir Gaurang. That is Mahaprabhu, manifest inside the Gaura Hari, inside who is none other than Shama Sundara Krishna, Antak Krishnang Krishna. But outwardly manifesting as golden Lord Gauranga, and beautiful golden complexion, as Gaura Hari, Anta Krishna Bahir Gaura. This is poetically said. There cannot be any separation from in Mahaprabhu's existence as in and out. In and out are identical, non-different. But it's poetically saying. Often devotees describe some nature of the Leela in a more poetic way, poetic sense, rather than holistic sense of the Siddhanta at a time. There are different ways of the manifestations of their experience by the devotees, different ways of presenting their feelings and thoughts and realizations. Sometimes following the ways of the Siddhanta, more holistic Siddhanta, sometimes ways of the poetry, poetic relish, sometimes a combination of both, poetic beauty and the glory of the Siddhanta, truth of Siddhanta, both together. So, they would be absorbed in relishing the nectar, tasting the nectar of their own Leela, Radha Krishna Leela, for hours in Tota Gopinajya. Sometimes Mahaprabhu, Nityananda and Gadadhara would be, three of them would be gathering together. Sometimes only Mahaprabhu and Gadadhara, sometimes when Nityananda would be there, Lord Nityananda would also come and join. He would just know by heart. Lord Nityananda would just know by heart when Mahaprabhu was going to come to Tota Gopinajya. And he would immediately follow Mahaprabhu, and he would also be there with claim. I came here to relish the wonderful, tasty prasad, delicious prasad. Prepared by Gadadhara Goswami, Gadadhara Prabhu. So Lord Nityananda would be taking part into that claimfully, loving claim. And Mahaprabhu, Gadadhara Prabhu would be so delighted, would be enjoying that so much. The character of Lord Nityananda is coming out with some loving claim. Especially on Gadadhara Prabhu beside Mahaprabhu. So, our Guru Maharaj beautifully described in one of his hymns, verses, he beautifully narrated the glories of Gadadhara Goswami Prabhu. I remember that verse. I will come to that point a little later. And see, also a lot of activities between Gadadhara Goswami Prabhu and Mahaprabhu and other associates during Navadvipa Leela have been described in Chaitanya Bhagavatam, Sri Chaitanya Bhagavatam, composed by Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur. Prior to Mahaprabhu's Sannyasa Leela, while Mahaprabhu was still in Kishore Gauranga form, in the Gaurahari form of his juvenile age. Juvenile pastimes. How do you call Kishore pastime? Juvenile. Or more than that, little, before becoming fully adult stage. Youthful, very youthful. Adolescence, reaching adolescence like that. Not fully adult yet, but period of adolescence. It is after juvenile stage.
Juvenile can be
also
from young all the way up.
Really?
Yeah, so juvenile can be from 5 years old.
I see. It also includes boyhood and all. I see. Also, it covers adolescence, period of adolescence.
Yes,
No.
Adolescence from 13 to 19.
Okay. So, the Gaura Leela, which manifested during the period of adolescence of Mahaprabhu, prior to sannyasa. We find some beautiful, sometimes cutely beautiful, just simply beautiful and very nice clothes, loving pastimes between Gaura Gadadhara, between Mahaprabhu and Gadadhara Pandit, between Mahaprabhu and his other associates like Pancha Tattva, like in Navadvip Dham, like in the portion of Antardvipa, where Sri Chaitanya Math and Yogapith got established by Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada. Also in the portion of Ishoddan of Navadvip Dham, Ishoddan of Mayapur, where temples like Sri Chaitanya Gauriya Math, Gopinath Gauriya Math and others are established area. So in those areas, in the Antardvipa area, specifically in the Ishoddan area of Mayapur, beautiful Gaura Gadadhara pastimes would be taking place. We find some activities of the Leela between Gaura and Gadadhara Prabhu. Then after Sriman Mahaprabhu took sannyas, after Lord Gaurahari accepted sannyasa order, came to Sri Jagannath Puri, Gadadhar Prabhu could not stay away. While some other devotees stayed in Navadvip Dham to be by the side of Sachi Mata, Mahaprabhu's family, Navadvipa, like Advaita Acharya, Srivasa Pandit, they continued staying in the Gaura Dham. Advaita Acharya staying in Shantipura, from time to time coming at his residence in nearby Mahaprabhu's residence. Well, Advaita Acharya was born, mostly brought up in Shantipura. It is his parental residence kind. But he also had another residence in Mayapura, close to Yogapith, Mahaprabhu's divine birthplace. We call it Advaita Angan, Sivas Angan, Advaita Angan, closely attached with each other. Sivas Angan, Advaita Angan, right? Angan of Chandrasekhar Acharya Bhavan, in this way. So, Advaita Acharya had one residence. So, he also used to be coming to be living at his residence close to Mahaprabhu's birthplace. So they stayed back. Even after Mahaprabhu went to Jagannath Puri, after taking sannyasa, they somehow or other, although filled with so much pains of separation, acute pain of separation from their beloved Lord Gaurahari, but still they decided to be staying back in Gaura Dhama by the side of Sachi Mata and Mahaprabhu's family. Didn't want to leave Sachi Mata alone, who was so deeply overwhelmed in the acute pain of separation from her beloved son Gaurahari. But Gadadhara Goswami Prabhu, Pandit Gadadhara, could not take that, could not tolerate such separation from Gaurahari. He immediately decided, once Mahaprabhu went to Jagannath Puri, decided to be living there. So Gadadhara Goswami Prabhu immediately decided to be permanently residing, living in the same Jagannath Puri. And so that nobody obliges him or expects him to sometimes come to leave Jagannath Puri and go to other pilgrims, he took Kshetra Sannyasa. Gadadhar Pandit decided to accept Kshetra Sannyasa in that Sikh Kshetra, Jagannath Puri. Meaning, taking a vow, permanent vow, of living there in Sikh Kshetra. Kshetra means that Puri Kshetra, without going out. Even if going out for a while, very temporarily, but again coming back to be living there permanently. That is Kshetra Sannyasa. See, Gadadhara Pandita Prabhu, he took that vow of Kshetra Sannyasa. He accepted his sannyasa order to particularly live in that Kshetra or Srikshetra Jagannatha, Sri Jagannatha Puri, so that he could be living there permanently to take the association. To be taking the association of his beloved Lord constantly, permanently. Because he knew, even though Mahaprabhu was traveling, or having some pilgrimage tour from time to time, but he was coming back to Jagannatha Puri, and that became Mahaprabhu's permanent base, as it became his permanent base. So he knew that Mahaprabhu, Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, was mostly going to spend time in Puri, mostly going to be living in Jagannatha Puri. So Gadadhara Prabhu just decided, finally he concluded to be permanently living in Jagannatha Puri Kshetra, so that he could always have that great advantage, facilities to be having the darshan of his beloved Lord Mahaprabhu, Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Gaurahari, darshan, or taking his association, receiving the opportunities to be serving him frequently, time to time, this way. And that desire of him, that his desire was fulfilled also. That special desire of Gadadhara Pandita was fulfilled. Now coming to the point, touching the context of how Guru Maharaj narrated the glory of Gadadhara Goswami Prabhu in one of his verses. Nilam bodhitate sada sabiraha kshepanitang bandhavam Srimad Bhagavati Katha Madiraya Sanjeevayan Bhatijaham Srimad Bhagavatam Sada Shanayana Srupayanai Pujayan Goswami Prabharu Gadadhara Vibhur Bhuyadamadeka Gati. One of the most wonderful, glorious verses. Narration of Gadadhara Goswami's glory. Nilam bodhitati sada sabiraha kshepanitang bandhavam Srimad Bhagavati Katha Madiraya Sanjeevayan Bhatijah. Srimad Bhagavatam Sada Shanayana Srupayanai Pujayan Goswami Prabharu Gadadhara Vibhur Bhuyadamadeka Gati. I offer my most respectful and loving obeisance. I accept the lotus feet of Srila Gadadhara Goswami Prabhu as my one and only shelter, as my exclusive nectarine shelter of my life. One who Nilam Bodhitati Sada Shabirak Aksepanitam, who was trying to pacify, was trying to ameliorate, pacify the extreme pain of separation in Vipralambha Dasha in Mahaprabhu in Jagannath Puri by when Mahaprabhu was so overwhelmed with the extreme pain of Vipralambha Prem of Sri Krishna in the mood of Srimati Radharani. and was repenting Mahaprabhu, bemoaning, repenting, lamenting, filled with so much pain. And then at that moment, in those moments, Srila Gadadhara Goswami Prabhu could not take it. He was trying to pacify Mahaprabhu, soothe Mahaprabhu by singing, by reading out from Srimad Bhagavatam, chanting and singing the glories of Krishna, topics of Krishna, narrating the glories of Krishna in relation to Srimati Radhika, and letting Mahaprabhu hear those words, those descriptions from Srimad Bhagavatam, and trying to like ambrosial medicine, with that ambrosial medicine, like elixir, ambrosial elixir, trying to soothe, to be soothing the extreme pains of separation, vipralambha mood of Mahaprabhu, absorbed in the mood of Srimati Radharani, the way Srimati Radhika felt in her life in separation from Krishna. And while Gadadhara Goswami Prabhu was trying to do that, pacify, soothe Mahaprabhu by reading aloud those verses of Srimad Bhagavatam, describing, narrating the glories of Krishna, pastimes of Krishna in relation to Srimati Radharani and Braja Gopis, so that by hearing that, Mahaprabhu's heart filled with separation can be soothed. His heart filled with so much separation, pain of separation can be soothed by hearing. So while he was doing that, in the process of doing it, he himself was full of tears. Gadadhara Goswami Prabhu was also crying excessively, overwhelmedly crying, sometimes in pain of separation, feeling and tuning with the pain of separation felt by Mahaprabhu, relating to the world of the extreme pain of separation of Mahaprabhu, feeling inside him and crying. And also what he was reading out from Srimad Bhagavatam, the pastimes of Lord Krishna with Srimati Radharani and other Braja Gopis. So in both ways, being absorbed, overwhelmed in both aspects, in both moods, both types of moods. Okay. So he was crying profusely. His clothing were getting wet. As Mahaprabhu's dress getting wet, so much crying in pain of separation. Gadadhara Goswami Prabhu's clothes also getting wet with crying, tears, while he was engaged in reading out from Srimad Bhagavatam, while he was being wholeheartedly, very tenderly, devotedly absorbed in reading out those wonderful pastimes of Krishna Radhika, Braja Gopis from Srimad Bhagavatam, trying to soothe Mahaprabhu, but he himself was full of tears. And those tears were falling on the pages of Bhagavatam, making the pages also wet, making his clothes wet, pages wet. Somehow Gadadhara Prabhu could manage, could not control tears. So Srila Guru Maharaj was narrating that as if he was poetically describing, not only poetically, realistically describing that Leela of Gadadhara Goswami Prabhu in relation to Mahaprabhu, as if he was worshipping, he was lovingly worshipping the pages of Srimad Bhagavatam. From those he was reading out to be soothing Mahaprabhu's pain, worshipping with the ingredients of his own love tears. His own love tears became the ingredients to worship Srimad Bhagavatam. Srimad Bhagavatam sada sanayana srupayanai pujayan. He was actually worshipping Srimad Bhagavatam with the ingredients of his love tears. Upayanai pujayan. Goswami Pravaru Gadadhara Vibhur Bhuyadumadi Kagati. That Gadadhara Prabhu, who is my Prabhu and my Vibhu, who is my Prabhu, means my Lord, of Vibhu nature, of great magnanimous nature, of magnanimously divine nature. That Gadadhara Prabhu always becomes my ambrosial shelter of my life, my great shelter of my life. May I have that in my life. I become. Let it be granted to me that I become deeply situated in that ambrosial shelter of my life, worshipping lotus feet of Gadadhara Goswami Prabhu, worshipping Mahaprabhu, being situated in that ambrosial solace and shelter of my life. So that was the way, and Srila Guru Maharaj visualized, had darshana and realization into that world of the pastimes between Mahaprabhu and Gadadhara Prabhu, in that Anta Leela, that he was trying to be soothing and pacifying the extreme pain of separation of Lord Chaitanya, was repenting and lamenting so much, absorbed in the pain of separation from Krishna in the mood of Radhika. And Gadadhara Prabhu was trying to soothe him with the ambrosia from Srimad Bhagavatam, ambrosial remedy, taking the ambrosial remedy in the form of Radha Krishna Leela, letting him hear and soothing his heart and his mind and heart of Mahaprabhu, trying to pacify, soothe that pain. Guru Maharaj was remembering that past times and composed this beautiful verse. Okay. I humbly remain here, or more, should I go on more? Mahaprabhu, Gadadhara Prabhu, Mahaprabhu, Gadadhara Prabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, Advaita Prabhu, Srivas Pandita. Pancha Tattva ki jai, Pancha Tattatma Gaur Hari ki jai. Yes.
So I have two questions. The first question is related to what Prabhu is asking. The Pancha Tattva mantra says Bhakta Shaktikam. That refers to Srimati Shri Gadadhara Pandita. Bhakta Shaktikam. So what is it Bhakta Shaktikam? Is it energy, devotional energy of the devotee? Or is it Bhakti Shakti? Because we always think this is...
See, the way all their positions, situations in relation to Mahaprabhu, all the four associates relation in connection with Mahaprabhu describe. It is giving some ideas in certain particular ways, but it doesn't necessarily mean they're exactly all the time, eternally, permanently like they have to be like that. All are delegated and only they just delegated in that way and completely reserved in that way, and they cannot actually go beyond it or cannot have any adhikar outside that, or they cannot have any manifestation of some other nature beyond or outside that. It's not like that. Sometimes, okay, Hare Krishna Prabhuji, pranam. But just describing about some of their specific characters, okay, through that verse, specific characters, identity. But their identity can also go beyond or outside that. Achinta Veda Vedue, that prospect potential always there. Although it is described in that way, more or less, more those specific ways, like, how do you say, like defining their tattvas, as described through that verse, Pancha Tattatmakam Krishnam Bhakta Rupa Sharupakam Bhaktavataru Bhaktakhyam Namami Bhakta Shaktikam.
The Bhakta refers to Mahaprabhu, Krishna.
Pancha Tattatmakam Krishnam Bhakta Rupa Sharupakam Bhaktavataru Bhaktakham Namami Bhakta. Yes. Bhakta Rupa. Mahaprabhu is Bhakta Rupa. Because Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna, Swami Bhagavan Krishna manifested in the form of his own great devotee. Described as Sabhajana Vibhajana Prayojana Avatari Bhagavan. Sabhajana Vibhajana Prayojana Avatari. I am not going to explaining all in details, it will take time. So, Mahaprabhu manifesting as Bhakta Rupa means the Supreme Lord Krishna, Swami Bhagavan Krishna, directly manifesting in the form of his own purest devotee, greatest devotee. Here Bhakta Rupa means not just in ordinary sense, in the form of his devotee, in the form of his highest devotee, purest devotee, most exalted devotee. That is Bhakta Rupa. Bhakta Rupa Sharupakam Bhaktavatara Bhaktakham Namami Bhakta Shaktikam. Gadadhara Goswami Bhakta Shakti. Again, the nature of their spiritual relationship, divine relationship with Mahaprabhu, and also through mutual understanding among themselves, can also be relating to each other's relation. It can be mutual also. Not as if cut, separate, or it cannot go beyond or outside that. It cannot be like that. But it also needs to all their relationships, Bhakta Sarupakam, Bhakta Avataru, Bhakta Kunam, Bhakta Sopikam, should be also understood in the system of a chain, interrelationship also. Okay, one can also have the representation of the other's quality in Pancha Tattva. It is possible. But generally it is like, differentiated, like that, discriminated. It is defined more with that kind of discriminations. But certain discrimination doesn't necessarily mean it cannot have further unification with further, in the more developed range of conceptions. So, back to the point. Yeah. Now, Bhakta Shakti come. What was your pinpoint query? Bhakta Shakti. Yes, Srimati Radharani is known by Tattva. Srimati Radharani also known as Shakti Tattva. Krishna is the origin, the owner. The Lord, Supreme Lord of all this Shakti, all that infinite divine potency or power, and that Shakti itself is Srimati Radharani. Shakti. Full-fledged conception, full-fledged holistic conception of that power, infinite power and potency of Krishna is Srimati Radharani. And in connection with that, Srila Gadadhara Goswami. So here he is being described as Shakti Tattva. It is not just ordinary kind of Shakti. Just we say, potency of Mahaprabhu, potency. Full-fledged potency. Mahaprabhu is full-fledged Bhakta Rupa, full-fledged super excellent Bhakta Rupa of Krishna. Similarly, Gadadhara Goswami Prabhu is the complete, full-fledged, holistic manifestation of the Shakti of Krishna. Absolute power, absolute unlimited power of Krishna, potency of Krishna. And that same potency has got different ways of its manifestation, as Anandang se ladini, sadang se sandhini, chidang se sambit jare, gyan korimani, relating to Satchida Ananda aspects. This sambit, sandhini, ladini, all are different aspects of the Shakti, same Shakti of Krishna. Or three kinds of energy Shakti: Bahiranga, Tatastha, Antaranga Shakti. Bahiranga or Maya Shakti, Tatastha Jiva Shakti, Antaranga Sarup Shakti. All these aspects are Shaktis, all accommodated in the form of Srimati Radharani. Full-fledged conception of the Shakti, what we say. And Gadadhara Goswami Prabhu has been defined as representing that world of Shakti, complete Shakti, in a more confidential manner. Everybody cannot realize about this, how Lord Krishna's Shakti has been manifesting in the form of Gadadhara Goswami in Pancha Tattva, being none different from Srimati Radharani in Braja Leela. So that is Bhakta Shaktikam. Bhakta Rupa Sarupakam Bhakta Avataro Bhaktakham Namami Bhakta Shaktikam. That way. But stayed in a very covered way. In Panchatattva, although they are such big personalities, huge personalities, divine personalities, personifications of the characteristics of the Supreme Divine Lord Krishna, yet they remain in Gauralaya, they remain more just plain, simple, more hidden way. Mysteriously hidden way, reserved way. Nobody could understood. Therefore, the nature of Mahaprabhu's incarnation is that of Channa type. Channa means covered, undercover. Just as sometimes a greatly powerful personality remains undercover, in disguise. Okay, not with an official announcement, official manifestation, but just simply same greatly powerful personality remaining undercover, disguise. That's how Gadadhara Prabhu also remained. Any other query?